Hi guys, today a review of the KraftGeek music stand. This music stand was voted the best music stand in 2024 at NAMM. Okay, now let's have a look at it. Straight out of the box, it's got a nice logo, feels lovely, lovely smooth texture, lovely professional state-of-the-art feel to it. This is also pretty light, really nice for traveling. Okay, so let's see how quickly we can put this up. So we remove this part back. We've got this for the legs, comes undone, legs come out, lovely sliding motion there. And then we have a telescopic way of bringing or raising it up. So we go from here, I'll turn it around this way so you can see it, and then lovely, just slide it open. Just simple sliding it open. Put that on there, rest this down here. I'll take it down a little bit so you can see it. Bring these parts out, bring these two out, and then we can slide this one around and slide it out if we want it to be longer. So as you can see, we can put our music on there. Nice. We also have these clips at the side which can hold the music. Holds it very nice. This time I have a book in here, but the only problem you're going to find is that this doesn't come out actually quite wide enough. Okay, now let's try the A3 pad. That's actually really nice, fits lovely. So that works really well. Also, when you have this, you can have these so they come down like this, or this maybe as it's going that way. We wanted it that way. Also with this, you can bring this one down lower. So if it was up there, you could bring it right down there if you wanted. And like that if you wanted. Let's say this piece. So this is a really nice music stand. It also has, I don't know if you can see this, these parts in there, which holds the music as well so it doesn't fall off. Now let's try a heavy book. This telescopic part of the stand holds pretty well for one book. Let's try an even bigger book. We've got this one here, the Jazz Theory book. Yeah, it seems to hold it. But with both books, it's too heavy. For this stand, there are some extras that you can buy that are extremely useful. The first one being a light. This light can be powered by a USB with a power bank or 3 AA batteries. And it screws on really simply here. You get this on here and just screw it on. Now we've got the light. Okay, as you can see, this works pretty well. So we have no light. That's the first light, and then an even brighter light. So there's 2 settings. Another great accessory for this is the phone holder or iPad holder. Now we can add this just here on the stand or at the top of the stand. So we just screw this in here like so. Now let's add the iPhone. We can also put it around this way. Here we have the iPad, and it can also go around this way. We can also put the iPad at the top and also around this way. And once again, we can use the iPhone. In the back here, if we press down, it will open. Back here, press down, it will open. And this is for the iPad. For the phone, press that in, push it back. This one in, push it back. And that's for the phone. You can either screw this part in at the center or on the side. It's best on the center. So here we come to my criticisms, mainly being that this just doesn't come out long enough and it doesn't go in enough. That's the only real criticism I have with the actual stand. In real life, to me, this is not really going to matter, but to many people it might matter. And I love these ones, the way this holds the music in, these little music holders in here, fantastic. But they need to come out further and go in further. One more thing, if you want to write while your music's on there, obviously there's nothing holding it. But you could just put a book behind there or your music folder and no problem. Okay, so who would find this stand useful? Well, really it would be somebody perhaps that plays in an orchestra, or somebody that does lots of gigs, and mostly somebody that does gigs and perhaps does social media or content creation. Because there's so much you can do with this one piece of kit. I mean, it's a tool, it's not really just a music stand, really it's a tool if you're gigging. But if you're in your house and you have great big bulky books that need a really strong heavy duty stand, you might be better off with one of these, the old style music stand. But I don't want to have to carry this to a gig. And tonight my daughter's playing double bass, so I don't want to have to take this in the car with a double bass because it's very bulky. So we will be taking this one. Let's feel the difference in weight. This is heavy, bulky. This is really quite light. The stand at the time of making this video is £68 on its own. For everything, including the light, the phone holder and the carrying bag, it's £114. It's a lot of money to pay for one item, but it does a lot of different things. And like I say, I think this is really for people that gig a lot or do social media whilst gigging. Because you can put the iPad or the phone, or you could buy two holders. You could have one holder for the phone at the bottom and one for the iPad at the top. Lots of variations. But it's a serious tool really, I would say, as opposed to a house stand, which you could have a nice big bulky one in your house, heavy duty for great big thick books. But this stand really is, I think, for more of a mobile concept. It looks very nice in the house, by the way. It does look nice, but it's really for, I would say, the gigging musician or gigging musician content creator. So that was the KraftGeek Capsule music stand. If you are interested, there is a 15% off in the description box below with my little code CLIFF123.